Plenty of channels have deemed Junkrat's ultimate as one of the worst ultimates in the game. I would disagree, but they have some strong points. After all, the Riptire can't pull off as many quadruple to sextuple kills as the other ults can. So with the current Riptire, I want to detail how it can be used, and anything you might need to know about it. First, let's discuss what this spiky wheel can do. The tire is casted in 1 second, and at which it becomes a shootable entity, which is important to remember. Both Junkrat and the tire can be attacked during this ult's duration. The tire becomes the primary viewpoint for the Junkrat, and the Junkrat entity becomes extremely vulnerable to flankers or any classes for that matter. The tire will be ripped with 100 health, which, fun fact, is the same as the steel trap. This makes it very easy to destroy. The tire will move around at 10 meters per second over the time frame of 10 seconds, so the tire will travel around 100 meters if not stopped beforehand. Once the 10 seconds are up, or the left mouse button is pressed, the tire will explode in a 10-meter radius, dealing anywhere from 60 to 600 damage. Here's some quick notes. The tire does not seem to be able to be damage boosted by ally abilities. Not that it matters, since 600 damage can kill almost anything. Also, not confirmed, but it has been discussed that more damage will be dealt closer to the feats of the classes, since that might be where their center is. It's kind of strange, but it's a possibility. So with this info, we can now make strategies. The first strategy is to deploy smartly. Ulting in plain sight when everyone will be ready for your tire is spelling out disaster. Be sure to have your team actively fighting the enemy when you decide to ult. When you ult, be sure that you're near the enemy but hidden it enough to conceal where it's coming from. Tell your team that you're ulting so that you can be protected by them a bit. It's terrible to have a flanker, Genji, come up and kill you easily. Now that you've deployed successfully, think about how you will use the tire to maximize your damage. Here's 5 things to remember when you're using your ultimate and about ready to kill something. Number 1, don't always go for a group. I know it's awesome to get a nice 5k and all, but focus down the support classes first. You could go for a bunch of other characters because no matter what the character is, it's always good to be dead. But if they have a Mercy or a Lucio, it'd always be good to kill them first because chances are they would have some ultimates that would be very easy to counter the rest of your team moving in, especially the Mercy, since she could just resurrect whatever you decide to kill. Imagine getting 5 kills and that one Mercy resurrects it all. Your tire was completely useless. A dead enemy Mercy is a good Mercy. Number 2, move unpredictably. Straight lines are the death of the 100 health tires. Moving in unpredictable patterns like going off of walls, jumping over walls, or jumping around since you can jump in the tire thing would definitely help you be able to get closer and closer to what your target is. Number 3, aim for the feet. Like I stated before, the mechanics of the game might call for this strategy to be put in place. It's not 100% confirmed, but overall, I've seen more damage come from tires on the ground than tires in the air. Number 4, pop, don't drop. As much as the old classic Team Fortress 2 saying applies to the medic, it can apply to a tire that's already been deployed. It's better to do some damage than to do none. You'll never know if you just need that 60 extra damage to lay waste to a tank. Always remember to use your ultimate and not get destroyed by an enemy. Number 5, watch for classes that will profit off your tire. Things can easily profit off of your damage. ZARYA can take that damage with her shields and turn it around and do more damage herself. Roadhog can use his little orange juice thing and build his ultimate faster. And healers can use that trash damage to build up their ultimates faster. So proceed with caution and make sure you have a plan when going in to destroy something. This goes back to destroying the medics first because they're the ones that can profit off of the damage the most. Now that you know how to use the Riptire, fire in the hole. It may not be the most powerful ult, but hey, at least it isn't Winston's ult.